All right, health nuts, gym rats, gluten intolerance. I'm going to review for you the Quest protein cookie. Pretty new release as far as I know. I just ran into it a few days ago and I actually decided to just order some online and I tried it. So let's start by talking about the ingredients because these are different than all the other protein cookies I've seen on the market. So the first ingredient is a protein blend, which is milk protein and then whey protein, butter, soluble corn fiber, erythritol, palm oil, cocoa, unsweetened chocolate. This is for the chocolate version. The only difference really between the chocolate chip and the chocolate version is that the whole cookie is chocolate here and just the chocolate chips are chocolate in the chocolate chip version. Sunflower lecithin, sea salt, baking soda, calcium caseinate, natural flavors, water, xanthan gum, yeast extract, and stevia, and peanuts. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, first of all, this cookie managed to only have a few grams of carbs per cookie, which is one of the big differences between this cookie and other cookies on the market. You only have a few grams of carbs per cookie, whereas other, like Complete Cookie, has a lot of carbs per cookie. And the way Quest does this is they don't use wheat, they don't use any other sort of flour. It looks to me like what they do is they actually make the bulk of the cookie up out of protein, butter, and corn fiber. Now, I don't know how they do this, but I know that protein is protein and it bonds together and it holds together just like any other food item. Like gluten is the main active ingredient in wheat that makes it bind together and hold together, and that's what gives breads, cakes, pastries, etc. their shape and their texture. So that said, I'm actually extremely impressed with the texture of one of these cookies because it tastes really a lot like a wheat cookie and it has the same texture and everything when it's at room temperature. However, if you warm it up, say in the microwave or stove, oven, whatever, you'll find that it gets really, really soft really easily. So if I microwave it for 10 seconds, it gets really soft and it almost falls apart. It's like a gooey texture. So I wonder if they baked this cookie or if instead they have sort of a no-bake process. Who knows? But in any case, it is very good. And I actually ate a lot of them to test how it hit my digestive system because I've noticed, like Complete Cookie, if I eat a whole ton of those, as in more than 2 in one sitting, so 3 or 4, which I have done as an experiment before, it's bad. I get my digestive system doesn't like it. I don't think I have celiac. It may not even be a gluten sensitivity, but whatever it is, those cookies don't hit me well. So I tried the high volume test on these cookies and ate many of them in one sitting. And what I found was it hits my digestive system great, but I found a problem, you see. And this is why I have to say, unfortunately, I'm never going to buy any more of these once I run out. So while they do sit well in my digestive tract and I don't have any problems in terms of how they affect me, they're actually too addictive. They taste too good. So they're just too good. And the thing is, the problem with normal cookies and other pastries and desserts and processed food in general is that the food scientists actually maximize the addiction of the food and they make it so that you can eat a lot of it and you really like it. And Coca-Cola is a great example of this. Something in their formula, if you drink a lot of Coca-Cola, you can just keep drinking it, and you never really get satisfied. So let me tell you a quick story. 3 or 4 years ago, I was about 100 pounds heavier than I am now. So you can see that I'm not fat by any means now. I'm probably a healthy body weight. But the big difference between now and then in my eating habits there isn't really that much different, except I cut out a few key foods. And what do you know? The foods I cut out were processed foods designed by the food companies, like soda, energy drinks, cookies, baked goods of different sorts, freezer dinners, whatever. And I just added a bunch of veggies and fruits into my diet. I started cooking at home, and it's almost like magic. I lost 100 pounds without really even trying. It wasn't even that hard. And because of that experience, I can see that these would be a problem, and all these are going to do is lead me back on that path. So I can't recommend these. But what I can say for you is at least try them. But if you find them too addictive or not filling enough, I would, if you're having trouble losing weight or you need to lose weight, if you need to gain weight, maybe they're okay. But even then, even gaining weight, they don't fit into my diet personally. Your mileage may vary. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope that you enjoyed this review. If you liked it, let me know, and I may make more content like this. I may start a new channel though, because this channel isn't really, I don't really use this channel for reviews and things. It's more of a specific thing. I talk about personalities. If you're interested in that, check out my other videos though. And there you go. Give it a try. And if you don't like it, fine, but I think you will. As long as you don't run into the issue that I'm having, which is I tend to eat too many of them. Peace.